it's time for another writing lesson. So today, whenever we make our journal entry, we're going to be writing about the book Silly Tilly and a time that you feel silly. So we're going to start by writing our name at the top and writing the date at also the top of our paper. So I'm going to start over here. Mrs. Burden. And now I'm going to write the date. Now, our date is March 31st. So I'm going to write M-A-R. That is how we can make the word March smaller. We don't have to write the whole thing. March 31st, 2020. And we can also make 2020 smaller by just writing 20. All right, boys and girls, what I want you to do is on the first line, we are going to write the sentence, Tilly was silly. All right, so I'm going to write capital T for Tilly. I'm writing in capital because one, it is her name. Every name always gets a capital. But two, it is the beginning of my sentence. Now, when I looked at some of your journals today, side note, all of your journals were awesome. I'm so proud of your work that you're doing. But I did notice that some of your sentences were not beginning with a capital letter. Remember, that first letter always needs to be capital. Tilly was silly. Period. That's the end of my sentence. Now I'm using my finger spaces because I need to separate the words, and this helps me read it. So now I have my first sentence, Tilly was silly, but I'm going to add another sentence, and this sentence is one that you are going to make up using your information and making it all about you. So this is where you're going to write, I feel silly when, so I'm going to start that out. I don't have any more room, so I'm going to go on to that next line. I feel silly when, okay, this is where you are going to continue your sentence. Now, just to show you, I'm going to finish it out on a time when I feel silly. So I feel silly when I dance around my house. Period, because that is the end of my sentence. Boys and girls, I want you to notice that when I was writing my letters that are tall letters, they go all the way up to the blue line. My small letters, they go to the dotted line. And then some letters, remember, have a tail, like my Y, it drops down past the red line. So I want you to really focus on the way that you're making your letters. Try to make them correctly. All right, I'm going to reread this journal entry. Tilly was silly. I feel silly when I dance around my house. Now, I don't have any more space or enough colored markers to draw my picture, but I want you to draw me a really beautiful picture of a time when you feel silly. I want you to make it very, very detailed. I want to be able to look at your picture and see exactly where you are. I want to know who you're with. I want to see what you're doing. So I want to get all that information from your picture. Give me really good detailed pictures. Use lots of color. All right, boys and girls, I can't wait to see your journal entries today. Thank you for working so hard for me. See you next time.